Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathy, and I'm happy to have you here. If my background looks different today, it's because I'm in a hotel room in Ethiopia. I'll be working here for some time. So if you're in Addis, please say hi. And I don't know what will happen, but yeah, please say hi. Ethiopia is a beautiful country. I am really enjoying myself here. I love the weather. I love the people. They're very nice. They're very kind. If you are new here, welcome. Yeah, would love to have you join the family. This is a Finance React channel, and yeah, let's get started. The title for today's episode and story submission is Help. Bank loan, parents, siblings, and girlfriend are draining my salary. My name is Clarence. I'm in my early 30s and a father of a 2-year-old boy. I will like this for you. Yeah? I grew up on half an acre shamba. I am the firstborn and the only son in a family of 6 with unemployed and low income earning parents. Okay. At least it's not zero income that they completely depend on you. It's low income. But also the fact that you have like half an acre shamba. Is it a possibility that they can do some agribusiness to increase on their income or something? Yeah. I'm not certain how much you're, giving back home, but maybe we'll get to be able to see it a bit later. The 2-year-old boy is still very young, so is not consuming much of your finances, but it's definitely something that you want to get a handle on because the more a child grows, the more the expenses. I really don't want to touch on if the girlfriend in this case, I'm hoping the girlfriend is also the baby mama. But if you have those as two separate people, that's a lot more coming from your pocket. But if it's the one person, then is there something that she can also chip in? We are living at a day and a time that, as much as we're talking about sprinkle, our current financial situations does not allow for a one income household. Everybody needs to pitch in the house. Yeah, no matter how little. You need to have incomes, 2 incomes in one household to, survive in terms of being in a comfortable state. You can't stay with one income, but 2 incomes is better. It is always better than one. Yeah. I earned 79,000 after statutory deductions. I took a bank loan of 1.5 million to be repaid by November 2026. This loan has monthly premiums of 28,366. What is this bank loan for? If it is for a business that is going to be income generating, or you use this money for something that is going to give you income, then it's a good loan. If not, you're going to be in trouble. It's spelled out trouble. This has been the only deduction from my payslip since October 2019. Additionally, I have 30,000 outstanding mobile loan that has been unpaid for a year and a half now. Huh? We, hii ni loan ya nani ulichukua? Ile ya gava alikuwa anapeana imekuwa an interest ni 30k, but how much interest has it been accumulating? I'm worried. Let's see. Let's continue. My biggest headache is my stalled house project that needs 500,000 for furnishing, as I don't have a house to live in right now. Oh, you mean like your own house? Not that you don't have a house to live in, but you don't want to pay rent. Okay. I send 10,000 to my girlfriend every month for upkeep. My son is joining kindergarten next year, and my 2 last-born twin sisters are joining junior secondary school. Oh, buddy, you have a lot of responsibilities, eh? My other 2 twin sisters are supposed to join college, but they've taken a sabbatical for financial reasons. Yeah. You, gosh, this breaks my heart. It does. Like, I feel something for you. You're You have a lot on your plate. This is now forced to grow up very, very early and take on responsibilities for your siblings. And you also have your own life as well. You have your own child. I mean, you have a lot. You have a lot, I have to say. The annual tuition fee for my four sisters is about 360,000. My son's schooling will cost 36,000 per year. My girlfriend is a primary school teacher with a salary of 17,500 per month, which is not enough for rent and upkeep. That's why you're sending her the 10,000, yeah? You're a good man, Clarence. You're a very good man. It may not seem, but you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You may not have tangible things, but you're doing good things. My 30s are here, and I have no tangible wealth except the incomplete house. No savings and no investments. I live from hand to mouth year in, year out, and I've been down this rabbit hole for almost 6 years. Please help me manage the 51,000 I pocket each month. Clarence, you are pulling my heartstrings, like you're just pulling them one after another. I would say that even if you don't have anything tangible at hand, what you're doing cannot be measured tangibly. You don't have like a house, like a structure, but you have your siblings' education. You're making sure that they are going to have, better opportunities in the future so that they can be able to stand for themselves. You are taking care of the future situation for your family, because if you were to focus on yourself and not them, they would become a burden later on because they'll still need to depend on you. But the fact that you are pouring into them, you're educating them, it means that they can be able to be self-sustainable, in the future. They can be able to have opportunities. And that is what we pray for. You're in your 30s and you're saying that you don't have anything tangible. Like, this life is not a race. We are not competing with anyone. Everyone has their own journey to make. There's one person who will start, creating wealth in their 20s. There's somebody who will start creating wealth in their 40s. And somebody else will create wealth in their 60s. Take life as it comes. It is not a race. You came here by yourself. Don't give yourself added pressure trying to match up to other people. Different people have different responsibilities or no responsibilities at all. It's just how life is. It's not fair because we're not all the same. There are people who are just, they're born on the right side of different families and they don't have as much responsibilities as you. So don't stress yourself. I think that is what I'd say. I'm really curious to hear what the financial advisor says, because I'm pretty sure your situation is not unique to just you, and probably somebody out there would benefit from having this kind of advice as well. So this is why I really love doing these videos, because I don't know who'd benefit from them, because sometimes I also read these stories and I get so much from them. But anyway, let's start. The advice today comes from Emmanuel Bogoli, founder at Planwise LLC, an advisory consulting firm that educates, strategizes, and guides clients towards success. And he starts. Understandably, balancing your numerous responsibilities and financial challenges has become overwhelming. I know. Like, I'm reading it and I'm already feeling overwhelmed, and I'm not even in your situation. I can only imagine you doing it for the last 6 years, to the point of that your twin sisters are now in college. So you've really been doing it for a long time. You had an added son into the mix. I mean, my Lord. I feel like you just need to go for a massage, just, get centered. You have a lot on your plate, my dear. But you have a good heart, and that's what we love. You can, however, turn your situation around by focusing on actionable steps that will help you get back on track and build a more stable future. For you to realistically achieve this, you need to differentiate between your immediate priorities and deferred goals that you can work towards once you've realized a level for financial control. From what you've shared, I'd say your debt repayments need to be addressed first. Secondly, you need to ensure that your family's essential expenses like housing, education, and basic upkeep are met. Once these two are in place, you can embark on other financial goals. That's true. We can all see that you have quite a bit going on, and it's not in vain. I promise you, it's not in vain. You are somebody to be admired, somebody to be emulated, somebody who's putting his family first and actually taking responsibility. Do you know how many people do not know how to take responsibility in this current day and age? I mean, Clarence, you are a good role model. Now, you are the role models that we need. As for your deferred goals, for now, you may need to delay non essential home furnishings, as what is of more importance is to complete your house. You don't need to furnish house completely. Haven't you heard of people who even get into their houses kama wameka tu mabati and they continue while they're inside? You'll be able to save on rent, and that rent money that you're paying to a landlord, now that you don't have to pay for it, you can continue furnishing it when you're inside the house. All you need to do is just finish that house, let it be secure so that you can be able to live in there. If your girlfriend can come and live in with you, get yourself a wife and then, and have a family. You can start living together. If you are in good, speaking terms. Because if you're not, it's a different situation. Also, as much as it is commendable that you want to support your sisters, I strongly recommend that you consider possible alternatives such as scholarships, work study programs, or other financial aid options available for their education. Yeah, so probably like apply for bursaries. I think you would qualify. Yeah. Nowadays, we have online stuff. Your sisters can start working online. I've seen some students do that. Maybe they can be able to add into the pot to help you out a bit, these things. Not only will this give you some much needed breathing space, but it will also help you in the long run to manage your family's current level of dependence on your personal finances. I mean, at this point, you are their father, not the eldest, but you're the only son and everybody's looking at you. That's a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. Let's now get into the specifics of your action plan. First, you need to create a budget. I propose you start out with a zero-based budgeting rule owing to your multiple financial obligations. This requires you to allocate every single shilling of your income to specific expenses or goals. Start by categorizing your spending into emergency funds, essential living costs, fixed expenses, debt repayments, and savings and investments. Begin by setting aside a small amount, say 5,000 for an emergency fund to help you offset any future unplanned expenses such as sickness, loss of income, or even critical illness from your immediate or extended family. Very good advice there. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses. Save these funds preferably in a money market fund where it will earn a decent interest return while making it not easily accessible until required. That is very true. Especially since for you who has so many responsibilities, some things can come in and you would actually think that you need to withdraw this money. So it needs to be slightly difficult for you to withdraw so that it can at least accumulate for some time. Since your bank loan of 28,366 is deducted upfront, this leaves you with 45,634. The next step is to allocate spending for your essential living costs such as parental upkeep, household expenses, utilities, and groceries. A monthly upkeep of 15,000 should be adequate to cover this, leaving you with a balance of 30,634. Given your girlfriend's monthly fixed allowance of 10,000, you will now be left with 20,634. Why, my lord! I'm telling you, Clarence, my heart. Yani the little that you have, you still are able to give it to your family, to your girlfriend. You know that you're a selfless person. You're a really beautiful soul. I hope this works out for you. Like, I hope this finance advisor gives you very good advice that you can be able to use to see yourself out of this, financial crisis that you're in. But the good thing is, ni kwamda, it's only for a short time. Yeah, because your siblings watamaliza kusoma, and then they will be able to stand on their own 2 feet, and then you'll be able to also continue focusing on yourself and your child and your girlfriend if you want to. But yeah, you are definitely pulling my heartstrings. Which you can begin allocating a further 3,000 per month towards your son's school fees. Better to be prepared anytime and every time. Out of the remaining 17,634 shillings, I suggest you allocate 12,000 to aggressively pay off your debts, starting with a mobile loan, owing to the high interest rates charged on digital loans. Very high indeed. It may be at the back of your mind, but the loan sharks and these other people is not at the back of their minds. They are waiting for you like this. So the sooner you figure that one out, the better. At this point, you're left with a disposable income of 5,634, which you can allocate to building an investment portfolio that will help you meet future financial needs, such as your child's further education, building passive income, such as starting a business, or even begin saving towards retirement. I like where this is heading. Channel this remaining income into a medium to long-term savings vehicle, such as an insurance saving policy, an education policy, or even build it up to allow you to invest in good yielding instruments such as treasury bills or government bonds. I've always been interested in this too. I'm not certain what it entails. I've never tried it before. It's just the other day that I got a CDS account, but I'm really interested to start, getting into treasury bills and government bonds. How it will take me, I don't know. But yes, let me see how it will take. Yeah. You can also save it through Asako. Asako is good. You will earn dividends. A good dividends. Once you have paid off your debts, you can use the increased income to complete your house or even invest in other investments such as real estate. While working towards this, also explore additional income sources such as part-time work or side hustles that can supplement your income and help you accelerate paying off your debt and freeing up more money to work for you. Very good. Focus on developing your skills or hobbies into income-generating activities. You could also invest in professional development that could lead to a better paying job opportunities in the future. Yeah, that's true. And nowadays, some of these certificates are even free of charge. Yeah, depending on what you're doing, you just need to upskill. Don't be afraid of, asking for a promotion, asking for a raise, applying to other places, for a job to get better pay, based on your experience and everything. Please open your eyes. Yeah. With an allowance of 10,000, your girlfriend now has 27,500 per month. Since you already invested financially and emotionally, sit down together and develop a budgeting and savings plan for this money, the same way you would if your relationship was to progress into marriage. That is true. This business of calling her your girlfriend, why are you calling her your girlfriend? She already has a child for you. Isn't she closer to fiance? Or maybe I am speaking my own things. Or I'm speaking nonsense. Who knows? But man, at this rate, if you trust her enough to have a child with her, you can definitely make it as a family. I don't care what your differences are, unless they're like really, really bad differences. But can you consider starting to live together so that you save here and there? Yeah? You do this together. Because you're not a family. You have a whole human being you've brought into this world. You better figure it out. As your sisters wait to join college, have them explore the possibilities of sponsorships offered through the higher learning boards, CDF and county education funds, and individual school programs. Yeah, especially kama umepita, they can even consider, scholarships abroad that can pay, full rides plus upkeep. They're options. They're options. We're not saying that these options are given, but you can try. There is no harm in trying. Remember to keep track of all expenses and income, as well as to review and adjust your budget at the end of each month based on actual spending and any other changes in circumstances. If unexpected expenses arise or if there is a change in income, adjust the budget accordingly. Always ensuring that every shilling is accounted for and assigned a purpose. It is important that you stay focused on these actionable steps while being patient with yourself. Exactly. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It's not easy. Financial stability does not happen overnight, but with a structured plan such as this one and perseverance, you can make significant progress. Take one step at a time and you will begin to notice the progress. Yeah, so my advice to you still stands. You are doing a beautiful thing. You have been pulling my heartstrings throughout this whole story. I love the fact that the finance advisor does not give you the clear cut or the 50, 30, 20 rule. No. Because of your numerous responsibilities that you have to take care of, your budgeting has to be different. All you need to do is just account for everything. Yeah. But all in all, you're somebody to be admired. You're somebody I would love to know. You're a trooper. But yeah, I really like this advice for you, and I do hope that you start seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, because you deserve it. You're an amazing, amazing man. If you've stuck out till the end in this video, please make sure to leave me a purple heart emoji so that I can see that you've been here with me till the end. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me your time. And until next time, make good choices and be safe out there. Bye.